Good day, good day, good day, everyone. Welcome to Morning Sip with Rev Melissa. I am Rev Melissa, and SIP stands for Spirit in Practice, where we practice because practice makes progress. Practice makes progress. So, my passion is to support people in living life in joy. I support people by helping them, guiding them, and transforming their lives. That is my passion, to support people in transforming their lives. I am here to support you. My mission is to give inspiration through spiritual life coaching, preaching, and teaching that ignites the divine spark within you to live life in joy, connected to your yes. So, if you need support, if you've been looking for a spiritual life coach, here I am. You can reach out to me by sending a direct message to my Instagram or Facebook at I am Rev Melissa. All right, all right. So let's get into it. Good day, Wayne. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Good day, everyone joining in on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, X, and streaming on New Thought Media Network. So, I just got back from a 5K run walk at the track. So I was going to go to the gym this morning, but my husband had the car and had to take our daughter to school because she missed the train. That's a whole nother story. And so I said, okay, plan B, I'll go to the track. So when I'm leaving, Marco's driving up. So I got in the car, but it was still too late to make my class. So I just went ahead and drove to the track and did a 5K. Yes. And walked half a mile. Not walked, ran half a mile. Half a mile, y'all. Half a mile. So in no time, I am going to be running a mile without stopping. And let me tell y'all what I found out. The firemen are at the track. Oh, yes, they are. They are at the track. So it was a whole, like, I don't know, 8 firemen at the track walking around. So I don't know if they're single ladies, but I'm just letting you know, you might want to go to the track because that's where the firemen are. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Good day. Fee, you are the epitome. Oh, thank you, Fee. I'm the epitome of the work. I love the pivot. Yes, girl. Always a pivot. Good day, Linda. I hope you're doing well. So, we are in our series, and Sekou helped us to kick it off yesterday with invest. Right? We was talking yesterday about investing in respect, which is the title of Sekou's talk that he's giving on Sunday at Rockland CSL, where I am the spiritual director, senior minister. And I love how enthusiastic Sekou is about investment, about abundance, about money. It is so contagious. It really is. So I want to share again one of the definitions for invest. And then I have a series of questions to ask you that I would like for you to take into contemplation. Definition: invest. To use, give, or devote as for a purpose to achieve something. To use, give, or devote as for a purpose to achieve something. The origins of the word invest comes from the Latin word investiere, and that means to install, surround, clothe in. So that's the vibration of the word invest: to install, surround, and clothe in. And yesterday I asked, what are you clothing yourself in? Are you clothing yourself in your quality? Are you clothing yourself in the things that you desire and want? Or are you clothing yourself in the things that you don't want? Right? What are you putting on when you wake up in the morning? Right? Are you putting on a smile? Are you putting on happy? Are you putting on joy? Are you putting on peace? What are you putting on? What are you clothed in? Right? I just love the whole imagery of that. Imagine, if you will, you're laying in the bed. You woke up before the alarm went off, well rested. And then you start to think, what am I going to wear today? And then you say, oh, I think I'm going to wear harmony. Oh, yes. And I'm going to marry that with some peace, some harmony and peace. I'm going to put on my harmony top and put on some peace pants. And that is what I'm going to clothe myself in today. Imagine that. Imagine that. Yes, clothe yourself in what you want, Sekou. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. So here's some questions for you. And I think these are typical questions that you would be asked, that one would be asked if they went to see a financial advisor, a wealth consultant, right? I would imagine that possibly the person that Sekou went to see at Charles Schwab may have asked him some of these questions. What are your investment goals? Right? And each one of these questions we can apply to our whole life, right? What's your investment strategy? What are you willing to contribute? Notice I did not say, what are you able to contribute? What are you willing to contribute? Because we get stuck with the able. Many of us believe that we're not able to do a lot of things. Oh no, I'm not able to set aside $50 from my check. I'm not able to do that. I need my $50, right? But what are you willing to contribute? What are you willing to contribute? You may have to make a decision to let some things go so that you can meet that level of contribution. So when we think about invest, the first thing that we invest in is ourselves, in our consciousness, in our mind, in our words, in how we are spending our time, right? What are we surrounding ourselves with? The origin of the word invest, to install, surround, and clothe in. So, what are we surrounding ourselves in? Are we surrounding ourselves with the things in which we desire to have more of in our lives or not? So we get to be with ourselves in these questions, right? What do you do to invest in yourself, right? What do you do to invest in yourself? Do you take the time? Do you honor the time to be with yourself in spiritual practice? That is an investment that has returns that are off the charts. So, what do you do to invest in yourself? What are you devoted to? Clothing yourself in. The definition of invest: to use, give, or devote as for a purpose. For a purpose. Are you willing to devote, to invest in your purpose? If you don't put anything in, guess what you get out? The same thing you put in. But when you invest, that grows and expands. Want to talk about compounded interest? You put $1 in, you get more than $1 out. You put in 15 minutes to do your spiritual practice every single day, you'll get more than 15 minutes in your day that feels so good that you will want to do it again. So if you go to an investment advisor and he asks, well, what are you willing to contribute? How much can you devote to this fund? And you say, oh, let me see. I think I can contribute. Do you have a fund where you don't have to contribute anything, but you get back a big return? Because that's what some of us do, right? We don't do the work. We don't make the investment, time, energy, effort, intention, deliberateness. So it's no different when we talk about investing your money and investing in your life. They are one and the same. They're one and the same. Eric Butterworth said that prosperity, the broadest sense of prosperity is spiritual well-being. Spiritual well-being. So let's invest in our spiritual well-being. What does that look like for you? That's all I talk about. Somebody asked me the other day, well, what do you talk about on Morning Sip? And I said, I talk about spiritual practice. I talk about living your life on purpose. I talk about investing in yourself, putting it into practice. Practice makes progress. Investing makes progress. You put nothing in, the progress you will make is nothing. Double the nothing. Put nothing in, double the nothing. You get 100% of nothing. Yeah. It's easy math, y'all. It's easy math. So what do you do to invest in yourself? What are you devoted to clothing yourself in? So I'm going to encourage y'all, and y'all can just humor me. But tomorrow morning, before you get out of bed, I would like for you to think about, what am I going to clothe myself in today? What am I going to wear today? Your quality, love, joy, peace, steadfast, abundance, radiant joy, acceptance, peace, harmony, forgiveness. What are you going to clothe yourself in today? And I would love to know if anybody does this. Please let me know tomorrow in Morning Sip, or you could just shoot me a quick direct message on my social media at I am Rev Melissa. I would love to know what you clothe yourself in tomorrow when you wake up, before you get out of bed. What are you clothing yourself in? Are you investing in your purpose? Are you? And if you are, what are you contributing to your purpose? What are your goals for your purpose, for your life? What is your investment strategy? And that's what I do when I support people through spiritual life coaching. We are developing a investment strategy for your purpose. We each have a purpose. There is there is a path. There is a path to the purpose. And I believe we are never not on our path. That's what I believe. But what are we doing on the path? That is the question. So I support people in doing what it is that they desire to do so that they are living in alignment with their purpose. Being a beneficial presence in the world requires that you do your part. And your part is a gift that you have to give. Are you willing to make the investment? Are you willing to devote the time, the energy, all of the things that are required to do so? All right, let me check in with you all before we get into some joy news. All right. Yes, invest, use, devote. Clothe yourself in what you want. Yes, yes. Oh, feel like that peace pants. Yes, yes, yes. Get up and clothe yourself in some peace pants. How do we move away from wanting something for nothing in our financial, personal, professional, and spiritual life? All right, Fee King, I'm going to take a picture of that question and we're going to talk about that tomorrow. But short answer, baby steps. Break it down. Take some baby steps. But I want to answer that more fully, and I will do so tomorrow. Shay, by the time I get out of bed in the morning, I have invested hours of spiritual practice for the purpose of intimacy with God so I could be a beneficial presence on the planet. Beautiful, Shay. And I know that return is infinite. Infinite. Wayne is willing to invest in fundamental rights for all. All right, Wayne. Linda, this morning I put on a clear quartz crystal necklace, consciously thinking of clarity as I put it on. All right, all right. Feet, amen. Every time I run, lift weights, strength train, eat like I care, and love money from biz checking into Weeple, Robinhood, Acorn. I am investing in both my presence, and my future. Yes, Fee King. Yes, 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 yes. And Fee King said, yes, Shay. All right. See, you're my congregation of joy. I am preaching to the choir right now, right? And so the invitation is to take it even deeper. Take it even deeper. Invest just a little bit more. Just a little bit more, right? Because sometimes when we make an investment, we have an investment strategy, like with a financial advisor, they check in to see if there needs to be some tweaks with the strategy, right? Because we may not be where we were before. We had grown. So let's check in and see if we need to tweak the strategy. See if some stuff has come up that needs to be resolved and dissolved, right? All right, y'all, let me go before I go into a whole nother thing. So, Fee, I will answer your question tomorrow, I promise. And we will wrap up. Sorry, you ought to be wiping my face. I'm just sweating. Woo! Did a 5K, y'all. Did a 5K. Yes. So let's get into some joy news. Let's get into some joy news. So, speaking of working out, I had a wonderful workout yesterday with Fee King. I'm looking for the flyer, every Wednesday, 2 p.m. Eastern time, we do a workout and a word, a workout and a word, a workout and a word. Wednesdays, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. It's about a 20-minute workout, and I give like a 5-minute word, an inspirational word. It's the perfect combination, y'all. Perfect combination. So Fee and me, Wednesdays, 2 p.m. live on Facebook. And just follow Fee King on her Facebook page, which is Fee King. Fee King. You can also join Fee's Fitness Over 40. Also, yesterday we had a wonderful, I popped in for a moment, Prayer Works, our second Wednesday of the month. We do Prayer Works at Rockland CSL. And thank you, Shay, for being there, for all your support. And Jan, our practitioner, facilitates it. And it was a wonderful, wonderful time spent talking about prayer and a specific type of prayer, spiritual mind treatment. And so Jan broke it down for the folks who aren't as familiar with it. And it was just a wonderful time. So thank you all who were there. All right, let's get to what else is coming up. All right, let's get to Saturday, because Saturday I am doing a thing. I have the pleasure of teaching teenagers how to create their own spiritual practice. I am so excited for this. So this is part of the Boys and Girls of New Rochelle, the Boys and Girls Club of New Rochelle. This is part of their Juneteenth celebration. And they asked me if I would come and teach the young people about spiritual practice. And I was like, yes, I will. So that's happening this Saturday. So if you're in the Westchester area, New Rochelle Boys and Girls Club, come. If you have a young person, they're going to have wonderful workshops. Other workshops are going on. Also, I put the flyer back up for a moment. So they're going to have spiritual practice, which is me, journal writing, yoga, creating affirmation jars, which I just love. They're going to have STEM. So really wonderful things. They're going to talk about architecture and gardening and just a lot of wonderful things to expose young people to. Yes? Yes. Then Sunday is a special day because it's Father's Day, and my father is going to be 89 years old this year. And I've talked about my father with y'all, so you'll know it's been a journey with him. So I'm grateful that my father is here still and that we have a positive relationship. So Father's Day is on Sunday and we are in person on Sunday. It is our last Sunday at Rhino Comedy. Yeah, y'all. We're going to be leaving Rhino Comedy. So this Sunday is our last Sunday. And to end our time at Rhino, I have a special guest, and that is, as you know, Sekou Wrights, who will be speaking about, let me put that up, invest in yourself, invest in yourself. And one of this quote that I have here is from Warren Buffett, and he said, the best investment you can make is in yourself. The best investment you can make is in yourself. So if you're in the New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Rockland area, come join us at Rhino Comedy. It's in Sun-Fri, New York. Go to rocklandcsl.org and all of the information is there. If you can't make it in person, we will be on Zoom. Go to rocklandcsl.org for the Zoom link, and we will be live streaming. So please, I got Rhythm and Soul Radio up. We'll get to Rhythm and Soul. There we go. Rockland CSL, rocklandcsl.org. All right. Well, Rhythm and Soul Radio is one of the sponsors of Morning Sip with Rev Melissa. You can catch replays of my sips on rhythmandsoulradio.com, 7 a.m. Monday through Friday. So it's the previous day's episode, 7 a.m., rhythmandsoulradio.com. It is a 24-hour internet radio station playing all kinds of music that you will not necessarily hear on mainstream radio. So a lot of independent artists. My husband's purpose is to support independent artists and expand the vibration of interdependence across the planet through music and the arts. All right. Let's see what else I want to share. All right, save the date, y'all. Our next meditation with the full moon is coming up on June 20th. So please save the date. Join me. That's at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Our next meditation with the moon, right where you're watching me now. And I will mention again that I will be starting the second cohort of the group spiritual life coaching. It's a summer intensive. It's 6 weeks starting on June 22nd through July 27th on Zoom, 10 a.m. We go about an hour and we are focused on investing in you and your purpose through principle, priorities, and practice, right? So we decide, right? And we declare and we do. So we're going to go in over the summer. So if you're interested, it's open to 8 people only. I have 6 slots left. And this is what happens. People usually wait until the last minute. Don't do that. Make the commitment to yourself now. Set the intention now because things will start to move before June 22nd. When you set the intention, now things start to move, right? So it is $45 per session. It's a 6-week commitment, and it's going to be awesome, y'all. That's all I could say. It's going to be awesome. So if you have any questions, if you want to register, all you have to do is DM me at iamrevmelissa on Instagram and on Facebook. If you know now and you want to, you could put I'm in the comments. All right? All right. Please support Sekou Wrights, who I have mentioned is our guest speaker on Sunday at Rockland CSL. Please support his show, Get Rich 101. Learn about investing in money and in yourself. Monday through Fridays, 9:45 a.m. Eastern Time on social media. And please check out the Feed King show, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Great shows. I promise you, you will learn something. You will be filled up with good stuff. All right. I think that's all the joy news I have to share right now. I will see you all tomorrow. Let me check in one last time before I say toodaloo. All right. Oh, Fee, thank you. Yes, the young people. Yes, they will. I believe so too. I believe they will remember this forever too. Because it's not a normal it's not a, I shouldn't say normal. It's not a regular everyday conversation for young people to have about spiritual practices, right? So I'm really excited. And yes, Father's Day and Hero. Sekou Rice is blessing us with a sermon that's bound to transform us and our finances. Yes, it is going to be a very special day. And Fee's not just saying that because she's Sekou's fiance. I'm saying it too. It's going to be a special day. So please join us in person, on Zoom, or on Facebook. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful today. I will see you tomorrow. Peace and blessings, everybody. Peace and justice. We are living life in joy, connected to our yes.